Last time on Delightful Travelers, we went on a street food tuk-tuk tour in the massive city of Saigon. Needless to say, the food was fantastic and unique. In this video, we're on the beautiful island of Phu Quoc. Our subscribers suggested we check this place out, so here we are.
I'm Trevor, and this is Anna. In this mini-series, we'll be exploring the south of Vietnam. Make sure to hit subscribe and click the like button so you don't miss a single video. A huge thanks to our channel members and patrons for making these videos possible. Welcome back to Vietnam.
I'm on my way now.
Last year when we came to Vietnam, we had such an amazing time in the country, but there was one place that we got the most amount of comments to visit, and that's where we are today.
So we are on the island of Phu Quoc. Can't wait to show it to you. This is an absolutely stunning, beautiful island. The main thing to do on this island is honestly just relax and take it easy. I know if you watch us from week to week, you probably think we spend a lot of time just lounging by the pool and being on vacation, but honestly, it's really, really rare for us to take a day off. In the past week, we've just chilled out. We've hardly done any work. This is the first time we've picked up the camera in quite a while. It's been really, really nice. So if we seem extra relaxed in this video, it just seems like a vacation video, it kind of is.
And our place is over there, and it is so cool. Let's show them.
Yeah.
First, let me dodge the palm tree branch, and welcome to our bungalow, huh?
How adorable is this? So the nice thing about this island is that there's a ton of different accommodation options. They have like huge 5-star crazy resorts that are like stories high, and then you have really nice little like beach bungalows like this. Definitely loving this vibe. It's just, it goes into that like relaxed vacation mode. So out here we have a little patio area.
Yeah, 2 chairs. A hammock.
A hammock. That's a must-have when you're in lounge mode. Welcome to the inside of our bungalow. It's kind of, I want to say rustic, but really almost feels like glamping in a way. They have this beautiful king-size 4-poster bed, and they do have the mosquito net, which is really, really pretty. We actually didn't need to use it, which was nice. I totally thought, because it is kind of open in here in ways, like it's not, even the ceiling you can see like some holes and stuff in it. I thought we were gonna get devoured by mosquitoes, but we really haven't had an issue. So over here we have like a fridge and a coffee station, and then just storage over on this side of the room.
Come on in and see the best part though. Check out this bathroom. If this is not a Bali style bathroom, I don't know what is. Guys, we're outside right now. There's like open air. You can see the sky right there. You have a shower, nice stonework, little sink. It has everything you're going to need, but honestly, we might have booked this place because of the bathroom. We're actually checking out today, so that's why Anna's back there fiddling around with the luggage. If you're wondering the price, it's $85 a night for where we're staying. We're right on the beach, so we'll make sure to link in the description the hotel below if you guys want to book it, but we're moving to a different place that's even cheaper and still amazing, so it's very affordable here in Phu Quoc in Vietnam.
So when we were looking for a place to stay, as I think I said, there's so many options for places here. It's almost overwhelming, but we really were attracted to those cute little bungalows. But we also really wanted the best of both worlds, where we said we are going to relax for maybe the only week out of the whole year. We'll really take it off. So we wanted to be on the beachfront, but they also have a really beautiful pool here as well. I think you can probably see why we absolutely love it. Some loungers on one side, but really the best part is that it looks directly over the beach.
The beach at this place is incredible. It's a little more crowded today than usual though. That's because they're setting up for an event. If you want to know the name of the resort, we're not working with these guys, but we thought we'd tell you. It's called Thank You, like thank you.
Yeah, and we'll put a link below if you are interested in booking it.
So here's the thing about the area we're in Phu Quoc. It's really known for like its resort and beach destinations.
It is. It's one of the best things about being here. We came here obviously for it being a beach destination. It is not disappointed.
No,
really,
no,
really beautiful.
We needed a little bit of rest and relaxation, and now we need a little bit of food, and we still have to check out of this place. Before we get any further in the video, we just wanted to say a huge thanks to this week's sponsor, Paysend.
One of the biggest challenges we face as full-time travelers is honestly how to pay for things. You'd think it would be so much easier.
Doesn't everywhere just take credit cards?
So we always struggle on how to pay for hotels and accommodations, transfers, anything local like food and drinks. It's so complicated. I don't want to know how much we pay on ATM fees in every single year. It's crazy.
Thankfully, we now know about Paysend, which is going to save us a lot of time and money and headaches and stress.
Paysend makes sending money from country to country much easier and affordable. From Canada or the US and over 170 countries worldwide, you can send money internationally. It's just $2 USD or $3 Canadian per transaction. We find it's a great way for us to pay for our travels, but will also work for you to send money to family and friends around the world and also, like us, pay for things while on the road.
It's so easy and hassle-free, and so far has been used by over 6 million customers. They also have 24/7 global support to help you along the way. Conveniently, they also have an app so you can send money from virtually anywhere at any time.
If you use our code DTFREE, you'll get your first 3 transactions with Paysend for free. We will put the link and the code in the description box below.
A huge thank you to Paysend for sponsoring this video and supporting creators like us. Now, back to the video. Well, we've just come over to a place looking for some Bun Cha, and I think we found the right spot. You can see them back there cooking it up. There's lots of people here and we're about to dig in.
So this is our Bun Cha. It has arrived to the table. Basically, it is a dish that comes with rice noodles, a spring roll, a bowl of sort of broth or fish sauce, I believe, and there's pork in there as well. We also ordered some extra spring rolls, and of course, like any good Vietnamese dish, it comes with a side of like greenery that you can add to it as well. So just for some context, last year we went to the north of Vietnam, to Hanoi. This is a dish that originates from there, and it was one of our favorite foods of all time. Like, we love this. So happy to have found it here in the south, but is it gonna stand up to the one that we had last year? Because it was, oh my god, it was so good. So if I remember how to properly do this, they give you little side bowls and you can kind of build your own little thing. So I got some noodles in there already, get some pork. Not sure what else that is, ginger maybe? So my bowl is ready. Let's take a bite of this and see if it's gonna be as good as I remember. I got some pork there and some noodles. So I tried one of the pork meatballs. There seem to be various types of pork in this, which I don't necessarily remember from last time. I think last time it was just like chunks almost of sausage-like pork. That's what I just tried. It was very, very good. The broth is a little bit sweeter than I remember. Noodles, of course. I mean, the rice noodles, you can't really go wrong. But I would say it was definitely better at the last place in my memory anyway.
We'll take a look at the size of the bite I have. I do have a little bit of the pork on here. You can see the noodles, and they, it does smell like really sweet from what I remember. So it's really, really sweet, and like Anna said, does not even come close to comparing the delicious dish we had in Hanoi. But it is still good. It's very unique. It's something we can't get around the world. We rarely find this when we're in other countries and we come across Vietnamese food. We rarely find this. In fact, I don't even think we've ever seen it on a menu. So if you're coming to Vietnam, definitely try this out. We're gonna have to try one of these spring rolls though. I don't know how Vietnam does this, but they have the best spring rolls usually in the world. Let's try it. Oh, that is a perfect spring roll. I think the secret to these and how Vietnam does them different is basically the outside layer. They're just like fried differently, or they're just wrapped up differently than most. You know what I mean? Like most spring rolls you see are flat and they don't have this kind of really crunchy texture. Maybe they're not healthy at all. What spring roll is, I guess, unless it's a fresh one. But this is delicious, and paired with the Bun Cha, it is awesome.
That was definitely good, and if I'd never had it in Hanoi, I probably would have thought it was incredibly delicious. One thing, if I'm remembering correctly, is I feel like in Hanoi we had like lime and some spicy stuff and some additives to add into the broth, which we didn't have this time, and my thought is they maybe forgot it because I think I saw it on other people's tables, but the spring rolls, oh yeah, so good.
So if you're wondering where Phu Quoc is, it's in the very south of Vietnam. I mean all the way as far south as you can possibly get. What's cool about the area we're in is we're on the beach, but yet we have this kind of main street strip area as well, which has all these different restaurants, traditionals, also some kind of trendy restaurants. So it has a mix of everything. So far it's a perfect place to be. Well, speaking of trendy places, check out this amazing little cafe we have just come over to. Now, I have to be honest here, it's very hard to film one of these videos in Vietnam and not include Vietnamese coffee. You guys, take a look at this thing. It's like a little work of art. It looks like almost like a cake in a glass. And yes, if you're wondering, it's coconut coffee.
Is this not a thing of absolute beauty? It's almost too pretty to eat or drink or whatever, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's like some nuts on the top, and then there's layers, I assume, of coconut cream, and in the middle, coffee. It's so pretty. It's one of the prettiest coffee drinks I've come across. Oh, look at me ruining it. So let's try it. Oh my goodness. Oh, ooh, so good. You cannot beat the coffee here in Vietnam. Like, I wouldn't say they have the best coffee in the world, but they have the best coffee options, maybe. There's just so many different, totally delicious coffees. This almost tastes like a dessert because you get that coconutty sweetness from it, and then just a little bit of the coffee flavor comes through. Ooh, it's so good.
So this is iced coffee. I don't think we said that, but my favorite part about this is you can use a spoon. Whoa, look at that just dripping. It's like eating dessert. It's 2-in-1, you guys. Let's talk more about the town though. The town in general, for us as digital nomads, and if you guys are new around here, we travel full time and we always look for places where we can A, work, B, maybe do a little bit of relaxing. We're not always on vacation. Most people come to Phu Quoc for vacation. Now, there's not just traditional restaurants, there are trendy restaurants as well. There's an amazing wood-fired pizza place, there's a craft brewery, there's many different pubs, tons of these cafes, and they have fast internet here, and of course, the beach. So I think it pretty much checks every one of our boxes. The only thing is, this is the main kind of part of town. There's not really other towns on the islands, not big towns that is, but you can go island hopping off here as well. I don't know why you need to. You're set up on an island in general, but so far it's checking all those boxes. Well, we're now walking back to our place towards the beach, but we wanted to show you guys kind of this alley we're in. It's kind of like an alley road. It's interesting that it's a street, huh?
Yeah, so you basically have the main road, which we were just on, and then all these little like side streets that go down in the direction towards the beach, and they have all like hotels and spas, little corner stores.
Look at this, like you can see there's like different kind of hotels. It's pretty cool. It's very interesting looking.
It feels very local. If you've never been to Southeast Asia before, you might not know that one of the big major benefits, one of our favorite things, is that you can pretty much go anywhere and get a massage. There's spas all over the place for really, really cheap. And
we gotta move over 1 second. There's cars coming.
They're usually really good massages too.
See how tight the road is here. Look, there's a guy on a bike there. This is another example of a really good place. Bagels and eggs, a trendy spot.
It is a trendy spot, good food. We've been there once. It was so delicious. Also, we're really busy most of the time.
Well, it's the next day now and we're down at the beach. This place is absolutely beautiful. You guys, you can probably tell by the footage that you're seeing on the screen here, there's actually not many people here at all. Take a look around. So most of them are at kind of the hotels. At the hotels, there's all the beach chairs, things like that. We actually tried to go to one of the hotels and rent a beach chair, but they're all taken. So just note that they all get here right after the new year, all the tourists. A few days ago or like a week ago, there was like nobody here the whole time. But it doesn't matter because it's empty beaches. We have we set up shop right over there. Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
This water is super nice. I don't know if you can tell from the shore because the water is kind of an emerald green color, but when you get out there, it's very, very crystal clear. You can see right to the bottom, there's little fishies going by, and the water temperature is absolute perfection. We actually can't take you guys in with us because our GoPro is broken. I think we told you that in a previous video. It got water in it, and now it's just like completely dead. We really need to buy a new one, but it's, you know, it's pricey. Hopefully sometime soon, because normally we'd bring you out there with us, maybe show you the little fish that are swimming around me.
The thing about this beach is that there are many different options depending on the type of beach goer that you are. So if you want to do what we're doing, this is no problem at all.
Yeah, there's lots of space. The nice thing about this beach is that it is public and there's lots of like empty spaces, so you don't need to worry about like having to purchase a lounge chair or a space in order to be here. There's loads of like, there's nobody around us.
There's nobody around us. And then it kind of moves up kind of in increments. Like there's some smaller hotels that are pretty chill, not a lot of people, a few loungers.
But you have to be a hotel guest to stay there. So there's lots of those. And then there are other hotels that allow you to purchase a chair if you're not a guest. But like I think you maybe just said, we tried to go back to our other hotel that we showed earlier in the video and it was totally full. I'm not sure if you said that. So we couldn't even purchase a chair there.
And then later in the day, I think like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which it's not now, there's a couple beach clubs, which like has full on dance rave music, which is
there is at least one one or two beach clubs that don't seem to be. They seem a little bit more chill. We stopped at one, but it didn't have any shade left available. Maybe if you come earlier in the day, you'd probably be fine. And then there are the super clubby beach clubs.
Yeah. So if you're like a beach partier and you wanna party on the beach, it's here. It's just like you'd find in the Caribbean. They're really loud, but it kind of seems to me like it's out of place. Just given like Vietnam is quiet and calm and tranquil as it is in general.
And you'll go to a hotel that seems super calm and tranquil, and you walk 5 minutes down the beach, and all of a sudden it's like boom, boom, boom.
It's like
so funny,
so loud you can't even have a conversation. We are now back over to where we started at the first of the video, and we got one of these mango shakes. It's a very beachy drink.
Mango smoothie, I think.
Mango smoothie. Certainly not specific to Vietnam, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But
one of the nice things about being in Southeast Asia in general is that there is an abundance of fresh fruit everywhere, especially the mangoes. We love them in Thailand too.
I can't even describe how fresh this thing is. The color of it's awesome. There's like a little slice of dried mango in there. It is so good, you guys. When you're sitting here and you're looking out at a beautiful beach, white sand, this has been great. And we just want to say a big thanks to all of you that watched our Vietnam series earlier this year, especially the Vietnamese that watched. They were the ones who said, you have to go to Phu Quoc. And hopefully we're saying it right. But we were like, where's Phu Quoc? We had no idea, right?
No, we never heard of it. So we're here because of you guys, basically. We never would have known about it.
Yeah, we never would have known. At the very south of Vietnam, there's this kind of remote but highly sought after tropical island that people come to. When we think of Vietnam, this isn't the first thing we think of. And we're glad that we got to go to all the other spots. We were in Ninh Bình, we went to Hanoi, we went to
Halong Bay,
Saigon, we went to Hoi An, Nha Trang. We went to so many different places, but now we get to be on like a little mini vacation, and I feel like we deserve it after all the work we've been doing lately. So we just wanted to say a big thanks for that. But we are going to let you guys go here. We're going to sign off. Maybe the video was a little shorter than usual today. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we seemed a little lazier and more relaxed than normal. It's because this is like one of the only vacations we've taken really in the last couple of years. We almost never take actual time off, even when we're at a resort or on a beach location. We're usually working still quite a few hours a day, so it's been so nice to just like super chill, wind down,
only work a little tiny bit. But we're not leaving Vietnam just yet. We have said already that at the end of this series we're going back to Thailand, and we can't wait for that. Ooh, it sounds like someone's getting another mango shake. That's usually what it means. So we do have one more video coming up from this island. Just not sure what it's going to be yet, but we have some ideas, and it could be something wildly different.
And I'm gonna guess food will somehow be involved. You know us.
We need more food, but for now, we're gonna finish these guys up, go back to the beach, lay in the sand, catch some sun. Yeah, maybe
relax some more.
But we'll see you guys very soon.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Phu Quoc, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.